Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tyler here, and today I'm bringing you the 5th episode of the Frankie Foster Road to Glory series here on College Football 25. That is right. The 3-star former walk-on wide receiver at Texas became a starter at the end of his junior year. As a redshirt sophomore, started getting playing time in the playoffs. So it was crazy timing, but either way, we stepped in and started contributing right away. Couple nice victories to start those playoffs, but unfortunately we came up short, losing in the semifinals to Oregon. They definitely showed us what a national champion looks like, so hopefully we're able to recover and continue to grow and get better this offseason, so that way we're ready to go next season and hopefully make a run and get that next step closer and hopefully make that natty and hopefully win one, man. It would be nice to bring one back to Texas. It's been a while. But of course, some questions linger going into this offseason, man. Will Arch Manning head to the NFL draft, or will he come back for another year? I'm not sure, man. He missed half of this last season with the injury, so that plus, not winning the Natty, hopefully that's enough to convince him to come back, man, and give it one more go here at Texas. But, he's already getting talked about for second round, possibly first round, so he might leave for the draft, man. And if that's the case, Frankie might up and leave Texas, so who knows, man. Should be an interesting episode to see what we do here, getting into the offseason, and then into year 4, we'll be a redshirt junior, see what we can do. Figured I'd take a quick look at the stats. So we started 3 games there in the playoffs, man, and ended up with a nice 22 catches for 277 yards and a touchdown, so did pretty solid in our short stint as a starter, at least showing something for, going forward into next season. And, even if he does leave, we might end up staying because, Trey Owens is solid. He looked all right that first half of the season, man, so we could still be in good hands. But, the main reason Frankie came to Texas, he wanted to play with Arch. And, yeah, we got a few good games in with him, but we'd love to get a full season in. All right, here goes nothing. We'll go ahead and advance. Alright, folks, this is where the game gets a little out of hand. This just don't make sense. Thank goodness Arch Manning decided to stay, so we can, give it another go here at Texas, and, the coaching staff likes us, so we should be able to climb back up that depth chart quick, but why the hell would you bring in both Eli Holstein and DJ Lagway? This just makes 0 sense at all whatsoever. So now we have 3 seniors that are all starter capable. All these guys could be Heisman candidates if they were on different teams, if you ask me. This is just where the game just, makes some mistakes. This definitely shouldn't have happened. With Manning staying, the quarterback room literally should have been the same as it was last season, with Owens still as the backup, unless he decided to bounce. Which he didn't. You see, he's now buried on the depth chart. I don't understand why you would want to have 3 seniors that are all this good. This is insane. They just overdid this, that's for sure. They shouldn't have brought in either one of these guys. Now, I wouldn't have hated it if Manning left and you bring in one of them, even though Owens, I think, is perfectly capable, but, this is just insane. There's way too many good quarterbacks here right now. Of course, we're still loaded at receiver, man. A lot of those guys were juniors last season. We did lose Cook, but we'll still be really good out there with Wingo and Niblett leading the way. And then eventually, your boy Frankie Foster should be back in that starting lineup probably by the 3rd or 4th game, I'm hoping. So the thing that sucks is, when each year restarts, you get reset in the depth chart. So even though we did all that work to move up to the wide receiver 2 spot, winning all those position battles, we then get reset to wide receiver 6 because our, overall just ain't high enough to be up there. So we're going to have to win a bunch of position battles. I think we should be able to, get them done early in the season, though, to where we should be back starting pretty early in the year. So it shouldn't be too bad. We'll take a quick look at how things are looking to start the year. Miami won it all last season, so they start again as the number 1 team. There you see Oregon, that's who we lost to in the semis, and then they lost to Miami. They're at number 3. So here at Texas, we're starting at number 9. I, expected to be in the top 10. Thought we might have been a little bit higher than this. Probably top 5 would be more likely with Arch returning, but hey. Just give us that little chip on our shoulder, man. That's fine. Number 9 feels a little disrespectful, but that's alright. Pretty interesting Heisman watch here. Only seeing one quarterback in the conversation is pretty interesting. Wouldn't be surprised if Arch's name gets thrown up here at some point, as long as he stays healthy. We'll check out our schedule for this year, man. Starting week 0 with the FCS opponent, so hopefully we can take care of business, blow them out. That way Frankie can get in there, get some playing time in the second half, hopefully. And then it gets pretty tough. I just mentioned the number 1 team, Miami, and we'll take them on in a non-conference game in week 1. That's going to be a tough one, man. Thankfully, they come to our house, man, so they'll be at home. That should give us an edge, hopefully. But then right after that, we head to Tennessee to take on the Volunteers, so very tough start to the season after that FCS game, man. Then things should get a little bit easier after that. Back-to-back away games at Bama and Ole Miss could get interesting. And then we have back-to-back byes in week 10 and 11 before we end the year against South Carolina and LSU. So a couple home games at the end there should help us out. So yeah, man, I'm definitely feeling pretty solid about this schedule. Schedule definitely looked a lot more rough in previous years. But, I mean, hey, we do have this tough start here. But if we can get out of this with just 1 loss, I think we'll be all right. Should be able to get at least 10 wins this season, maybe 11, and get in those playoffs once again. But like I said, main thing is we want to get to that national championship now. So we keep on, losing first round, second round, third round. It's not enough, man. We got to get all the way to that natty. So I'll mention again about these position battles. I'm not going to show them, man. It is pointless. They are super easy to win them. Again, you just got to win 2 out of 3 battles. And like I said, man, they're easy, so I'm not going to show them. It's just kind of a waste of time. But yeah, man, we should be able to get bumped up to the wide receiver 5 spot here after this battle. There we go, man, already back in that wide receiver 5 spot. Got a few more spots to grind up still. So as you can see there, my coach's trust, saved. Like, I'm still set up above wide receiver 2 and can challenge for wide receiver 1. But with the overall putting me in that 6th spot, we just have to, do the battle for each spot until we get back to that starter spot, man. So that's where we should be. I wish it would, save, year by year, but oh well, no big deal. It should only, take a couple games. But of course, like I said, the couple of the biggest games of the season are early on, man. So it sucks that I probably won't be out there for them. I haven't shown much of the weekly agenda the first few episodes, of course, because it was pretty repetitive. We have just done a lot of training. We do have 9 skill points. I do need a few more to be able to get our speed up. That's basically what I'm saving up for at this point. We'll go ahead and use a couple points on that. Then use, another one on our health to make sure we're good to go for the game. In case we get in there at the end, like I said, could be a blowout. Our leadership is looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and use 1 point on that for now. And we'll put a couple into our academics. Or no, we can only put 1 there. And we'll go ahead and put 1 on brand. I haven't worked on the brand much at all with Frankie yet. Except for, at the end of last season. Once at the very end, I started to work on it a little bit. Since we were becoming a starter, we got some more eyes on us. Starting to get some more fans. Might as well work on it at least a little bit. Road dog is pretty important to have for them road games. But yeah, for this season, of course, we'll continue to train a lot and just try our best to upgrade our player as much as we can. And then we are on track to graduate early. Actually, I thought we already graduated. Because this is technically year 4. We're going to be a redshirt junior. But I'm pretty sure I had like a 3.8 or 4.0 the first 3 years. So we should probably already be graduated. But maybe it's something with us being a redshirt junior to where that throws off the early graduation. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to try my best to have that good GPA so that way if I do stay in college for 1 more season, hopefully then we shouldn't have to worry about academics no more. But it looks like for this season we're going to have to worry about it still. And just a quick look at our attributes in case you forgot, heading into the season, seeing what we're looking at. Of course, we do have 10 skill points now. I'm saving up for a couple more so we can get our speed up. Definitely wish it started at a higher point, being a route runner archetype, but maybe it was because we went with that 3-star story. Maybe that's why, just because we started so low, 67 overall. We're up to 76 right now. See some of the other numbers here. The only other thing I've upgraded so far is the hands and the route running 1 time each, so those numbers looking pretty solid. and we'll look to work on that some more again throughout this season after we get that speed up a little bit more. We'll go ahead and dive into the first game here of year 4, man. Week 0, the number 9 Texas Longhorns will host an FCS team, man. So hopefully we get the job done. Hopefully it's a blowout early so that way we get playing time in the second half. Make sure you slap that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'll go ahead and get right into the action. Well, we're into the fourth quarter, only up 23-6 here. Hell, FCS making it close. So, I mean, we still end up winning somewhat comfortably, but it wasn't enough of a blowout to where we could get any playing time, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks. But hey, at least we start the year 1-0. Hopefully this isn't a bad sign, though, because it definitely shouldn't have been that close with FCS. We definitely should have blew them out more, but hey, at least we got the win. Well, one of our teammates hits us up, Alex January, says, "Hey, Frankie, I'm going to that meet and greet we have with fans this week. You want me to drive us?" Of course, I'll agree to go. Cost 1 energy point, but might as well. And our brand will go up a little bit. So at this point, I'll probably just show, the results from each game and whatnot. If anything crazy happens, we'll throw it in there. But other than that, I'll probably just, move along up until the point of when we starting again, which is hopefully soon, man. Hopefully, until that time comes, hopefully the boys just continue to get the job done. Like I said, a couple tough games here now. We're hosting Miami. And this is actually the Deuce Mayo Classic kickoff game, so we're actually not at home for it. Nice neutral site matchup. Uh-oh, Miami's taking off on us in the first half, man. It was a good start, but then they went crazy in the second quarter, and yeah, it's looking like they're going to run away with this one, folks. Miami, still clearly the best team in the country. We head into the fourth quarter, getting absolutely smacked, and Frankie's heading into the game. So Eli Holston's in at quarterback. Pretty much at this point, it's a blowout, so they're just playing, some backups. He tries to hit us on the first play, and Frankie with a nice catch on the sideline at midfield. So it sucks that we're getting blown out, man. Definitely thought we'd at least be a little more competitive with these guys, but no. It didn't work out that way. At least we'll get some playing time, though. Well, unfortunately, that was all that happened, folks. 61-21 the final score. Frankie at least sees the field here, but Texas got some work to do, man. A huge wake-up call early in the season here as last year's national champions, Miami, showing that they're still the best team in the country, absolutely slamming us here, man. We end up just adding the 1 catch for the 12 yards there. We'll take it, but got some work to do. Things won't get any easier here in week 2 as we head on the road to take on Tennessee, man. First SEC matchup of the year. It's a big game, man. Would be huge to get a nice bounce back victory. Make sure that everyone knows that Texas is still here to compete this season. Got a close game, up 13-10 at half. Pretty defensive in the second half, but Tennessee going to take the lead, man. Can we get the job done late? We tied up, but then Tennessee takes the lead, and they'll hold on to win, man. 27-20. Another defeat, man. We dropped to 1-2 on the year. Just our first loss in the SEC, though. So, we still have hopes to win the conference, and, we could still make the playoffs, of course. But at this point, not much more room for error. We might be able to lose one more and still get in, but I'd like to win out if possible. Wow, they still have us ranked 19th. That's kind of crazy. Definitely think they should have dropped us out after that second loss, man. It's been a rough go. So hopefully we can recover and, start stacking up some wins as the schedule gets a bit easier now. But we'll try to bounce back here in week 3 as we host UTEP here, trying to get back in that win column. There we go. That's what I like to see. Up 42-0 at halftime, man. That's beautiful work. And we'll head out in the second half, looking to get some playing time here in this blowout. There we go. Holstein in at quarterback, so it's all backups in right now. Gonna be a handoff up the middle. Nice gain. Falling ahead for 7 is Souza. All right, fresh set of downs. Going to be a screen left side to Moore. Frankie with a nice block, and Moore gets the edge. Nice job, first down and more as we get into UTEP territory. All right, we got second and short here. Looks like we're going play action. Frankie going deep left side. He's going to try to hit the sideline, and it's caught. Let's go. Here we go, man. 3rd and 8 here. See if we can make something happen. Frankie on the slant route. He's open, makes the catch, and we're into the end zone. Touchdown, Frankie Foster. His first of this season, second of his career. You love to see it. Texas adding on to the big lead. You know Frankie's ready to be back on that field full time, man. Getting all those starter reps in the playoffs last year, he's hungry to get back in that starting lineup, man, and he shows here that he's still ready for prime time, getting into the end zone. Here we go, 2nd and 5, 6 minutes left in the game. You're going to throw it to us left side. Nice catch by Frankie. Crossing midfield. That's a first down and plenty more. Knocked out of bounds at the 39. A big play. Picking up 19 yards. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 26. Frankie running a post. He's going to throw it deep left side on the wheel route. Wide open. He hits the running back out of the backfield. That's an easy touchdown. Let's go. So, of course, it was nice getting playing time here in the second half in the blowout. We get back on track with the 55-6 victory over UTEP, man. So, yeah, not anything, too exciting. We were blocking a lot, just trying to run the clock out, get out of this game without any injuries and whatnot. But, hey, we made our mark, man. Grabbed a couple catches, one of them being a touchdown. So, make sure you slap the like button for that, man. Frankie Foster getting into the end zone here. Between the two quarterbacks today, only 3 incompletions. That is insane. You love to see that, man. Hopefully they build on that going forward this season, man, because Arch, a lot of them games that we struggle in, he'll be, closer to 50%, have an interception or 2. So, looks nice, seeing these guys be nearly perfect today. So there you see Frankie, just the 2 catches there in our short amount of playing time in the second half, man. Like I said, blocking a lot for run plays to, just get the game over with. But hey, 2 catches, 30 yards, and a touchdown, making our mark. You love to see it. Here we go. We'll see if we can win a second in a row here. We are ranked 16th with just a 2-2 record, man. But hey, both losses have came to top 5 teams. Missouri probably feels a little disrespected as they start 3-0 and still aren't ranked, man. So they're coming to Austin hungry to try to get a victory here in the SEC. We take the lead before half, going up 21-10, so hopefully we hang on here in the second half. Yes, sir, the defense standing tall. Oh, but Missouri scores late. But the boys hang on and get the job done. We'll get the victory, 35-17. Definitely looking good. Today, handing Missouri their first loss. And that's our first win in conference this year. Before we go any further, we'll go ahead and hit the upgrades, man. We now are at those 12 skill points. Finally able to up our speed some more. And it goes from 86 up to 90. So love seeing that. Overall gets a little bump up as well from 76 to 77. So of course I'd love to have much higher speed than this. But another 13 skill points is a lot. So if we end up doing that, it probably won't be till next season. If we, we even stay in college another year, I'm not sure. But at this point, the next things we'll be working on is our route running in our hands some more. That should definitely help us get our overall up into the 80s. But definitely love having our speed up in the 90s now. Acceleration also up to 95, so should help us get some separation out there when running routes. But hey, it's another 3-0 team, Auburn. First SEC game for them this year. So we'll look to get another victory, man. On the road, should be a tough one. Into the second half, we're up 13-6, man. A close game. Hopefully we can hang on. There we go. We extend the lead. And it looks like the defense is getting the job done, man. Auburn adds a touchdown late, but it's not going to be enough. And we get a nice victory, 26-13 on the road over Auburn, man, giving them their first loss of the season. So we've recovered greatly after the tough 2 losses early, man. But hey, Miami and Tennessee are a couple of the best teams in the country right now, so it's nice to see us bounce back, man, and show that we're still pretty dang good. And we'll fight to try to make the SEC title game at the end of the year once again. Well, thankfully, we should be able to get out there now, as we have a position battle for the wide receiver 2 spot, man. And that's where we were to end last season, so this is where we belong, man. Check it out, man. Sunny Sombrero. We're a local restaurant looking for an athlete to appear in our commercial. We'd shoot everything this week, and they'll air in 4 weeks. We can't offer you a ton, but as part of your compensation, your teammates can eat for free until the commercials end. Alright, so this is our proposal for a 4-week contract for the cost of 2 energy up front. So we get a small leadership boost per week, and once it's complete, we'll gain 10,000 followers. So yeah, man, you know, we didn't work on our brand at all the first couple of years. Started to a little bit at the end of last season, and you know, now that we'll be having some more eyes on us, as we should be getting some more playing time once again here, I'm going to go ahead and take the deal, man. Just 2 energy up front, not bad. 4-week contract, pretty solid, man. And, you know, my teammates get to eat free. So, of course, we win the position battle. You love to see it. Finally back in that wide receiver 2 spot where we belong, man. Also, a heads up, I already know that I will trigger the wide receiver 1 position battle probably in the next week or 2. And I'm definitely just going to lose that on purpose because the wide receiver 2 spot's good enough for me. I'm fine with just being there. You know, we'll be out there the whole game. So I'm going to go ahead and just stay in the wide receiver 2 spot for the rest of this season. Figured I'd just do a quick update on those rankings as well. As you see, Miami takes their first loss. They dropped to number 8, man. Tennessee, the other team we lost to, is all the way up to number 3 in the country now. Also, we'll mention North Texas at 4-0 is ranked 7th. That's wild to see. So yeah, man, back in that top 10. The only team with 2 losses anywhere near it, man. There's a few other teams with 2 losses still ranked. Georgia 2-2. That's wild to see. But yeah, man, there's lots of teams with 1 loss or no losses that should probably be ranked over some of these teams. And again, I don't think we should be 10 already. But hey, man, you see the teams we've lost to. They're number 8 and number 3, so it kind of makes sense. And no better time, folks, to be inserted back in that starting lineup, man. Frankie Foster and the Texas Longhorns will be taking on Oklahoma in the Red River Rivalry, man. Let's go, man. Week 6, we're ranked 10th in the country now, 4-2, taking on Oklahoma, who's 3-1. This will be their first SEC game of the year, and hey, man, the last couple teams, it was their first conference game as well, and we knocked them off. So hopefully we keep that up, man. Frankie Foster looking to make his mark on the season, as we are back in the starting lineup, man. Already a few catches and some blowout games this season and a touchdown, man. So we'll look to add to that. Let's go.
For the offense.
All right, solid first drive from the defense, man. We head out 0-0 ball game, and we have good field position here. Starting at the 46. Frankie's motioning left side. Looking to throw here. We're open. He hits us on the swing pass. Nice catch, and we get upfield for a solid gain of 5 to start the day. It's going to be 3rd down now, man. We need 4 yards to keep this drive going. Looking to throw here. Goes left side, and it's going to be caught. Get the first down. There we go. Moving the chains. We got a 2nd and 7 here, man. Going to the full house package. Foster in the backfield. A motion left side here. He's going to hit us. Making the catch. Nice block. Foster gets upfield all the way to the 20-yard line. Let's go, man. A huge play. They send us to the sideline here, man. Souza picks up 9 on the ground. And then Souza again. Looks like they're just powering the ball here. But he loses a couple yards there. Would love to see Frankie back out on the field, but it doesn't matter as Souza runs it in. A 9-yard rushing touchdown to cap off that drive. We go up 7-0. All right, man. We're into the second quarter now. Up 7-3. Starting this drive at the 25. 1st and 10. We're open over the middle, but he's going to go deep instead, and it's way underthrown. Thankfully dropped. Should have been an interception. That was a terrible throw. Here we go, 2nd and 10. RPO throws to us quick. We make the catch, but tackled right away. Just a short gain of 3 there. Looks like they'll send us to the sideline for 3rd down. Fresh set of downs at the 37. Going to the ground game here, right side. Nowhere to go. He's going to lose 3. Here we go, 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Goes quick right side. Nice completion as we cross midfield. We got a big 3rd down play here, man. We need 9 yards to keep this drive alive. Frankie on the in route's open, and it's off our hands. A little bit more traffic than we expected there. Looks like it actually hit off our shoulder and just falls incomplete, and we'll have to punt it away, man. Seemed like their timing was a bit off there. Oklahoma takes the lead, man. We're down 10-7 here. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Trying to get the screen pass set up. Frankie sets up a couple blocks, and Wingo's set free down the sideline. Let's go. He crosses midfield into Sooner territory. And that'll take us to that 2-minute timeout. We go 1st and 10 at the 44. Looking to throw. He's going to try to hit Frankie over the middle. Nice catch. Breaks 1 tackle. Fighting for every yard there, but brought down. Solid gain of 5. Up to the 32-yard line here. Looking to throw. Frankie over the middle, but he's going deep. A wide open man, and that's a touchdown. Let's go. Arch Manning connects with Butler for the touchdown, and we retake the lead. A quick 3 and out, and we're back out there, man. Still a minute left in the half, so hopefully we can add some more points. We do have all 3 timeouts to work with here. He's going quick right side, and it's caught, but drilled after just a short gain of 4. Arch hits Washington for 14 yards. But then he gets sacked, man. No timeouts left, so he hits Niblett for 15, but I don't know why Frankie's on the sideline, man. Hopefully we get these points here. Oh, no. We're not kicking the field goal. We don't have any timeouts. We got to snap it. Snap it. You got to be kidding me. There's nothing I can do about that, folks. We don't get any points there. Coach definitely should have just kicked the field goal. And I couldn't, do the hurry up to get the snap off in time. Didn't get to the line, didn't get set. That's crazy. So that's a terrible job of managing the clock to end the half, but at least we're up 14-10 still. Frankie with a couple nice catches, but other than that, really not contributing too much. So thankfully we do get the ball first here in the second half, so hopefully we go, make up for the blender of the end of the first half there. So this drive will start at the 25. We're going with play action. Going deep to Frankie on the post route, and we might have had a big play there, but a nice deflection over the middle. It falls incomplete. Look at those hops. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Frankie lined up, left side, trips. Going deep over the middle, and a nice diving catch. Let's go. Butler out near midfield. And there you see it. Arch goes over the 6,000 passing yard mark on his career. This guy right here, he's really stepping up inside David. 2nd and 8 here. We go to the full house formation. Frankie motions left side. He's going to try to throw it to us. We got space. Let's go. And we juke out the safety. Nice job. All the way up to the 34-yard line. 2nd and 11 here. Full house formation still. Seems like they like to go to this. And Frankie motions right side this time, open. Gonna make the catch. Tons of space. Going downfield. Frankie gonna go all the way. That's a touchdown. Extending the lead for Texas right there. His 2nd touchdown of the season. You love to see it, man. They love getting it to Frankie in space where he can use that speed. And we get the job done, man. You think the defense would adjust after giving up a couple big plays on that already. But no, sir. And shout out to my man Wingo out there on the edge with a nice block. So we're into the 4th quarter now, still up 21-10. I didn't see much time on this drive until we got down inside the 10. Here we go. 2nd and 7 from the 7. It's going to be a run play left side all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's go. Gibson with a nice run right there. We'll head to the sideline, man. Hopefully the boys can punch it in here. And Gibson does just that with the 2-yard rushing touchdown, extending our lead to 28-10.
First down play.
Oklahoma does answer with a touchdown, so up 11 here, 5 minutes to go. Starting this drive with the run, of course. Gibson, not much going, just a couple yards there.
He's going back. He's looking at his playlist.
2nd and 8 here. We'll line up in the slot left side.
What can I lean on right here to make sure
Looking to throw. Quick over the middle. That's Wingo making a nice catch near the marker. A 3rd and inches, man. A big play right here. Would love to convert this first down and keep the drive going. And it's going to be a run play. Gibson up the middle. He fumbles. Oh, no. He had the first down, but Oklahoma able to recover that fumble. So now they take over with good field position, and things could get interesting here at the end. So Oklahoma did get a touchdown, man. We're up by just 3 here, 2 minutes left in the game. They have 2 timeouts left. We'll see what we can do. Looking to throw. Frankie's wide open. No way. They get the sack. You got to get rid of the ball there. Frankie would have been gone. Oh my goodness. I get they sent the blitz, but bro, Arch, just let go of it. We were open. We would have been gone for a touchdown, man. So 3rd and long now, man. This is tough. We got to make something happen here.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Feeling some heat.
And he's going to end up getting sacked again. He feels the pressure, unable to get any sort of pass off, and Oklahoma uses their last timeout, down just 3. We'll see if the defense can hold strong for us. Let's go, a huge sack there on 3rd down. And then we get an interception. Let's go, the defense stands tall, and we'll escape with the victory. So it looked like we were cruising to victory. Things got interesting in the end, but hey, man, we get the dub. Nice rivalry win here over Oklahoma. You love to see it. Frankie Foster, of course, doing his thing. Getting, what we have, 6-7 catches today, adding a touchdown as well. Big day out of Arch, going over 300 yards with 2 touchdowns and over 80% completion percentage. What a day, man. Arch going 26-31, 329 yards, like I said, and those 2 touchdowns, no picks, 83% completion percentage. Everyone contributing today, man. Gibson on the ground gets it done as well, 77 yards and a touchdown. Souza had a rushing touchdown as well. Then receiving-wise, of course, Butler and your boy Frankie Foster with the touchdowns today. Washington, the tight end, with a big day, 9 catches, 94 yards. Of course, Wingo doing his thing as well with 4 catches, 44 yards, and then Niblet, 3 for 41. Your boy Frankie Foster, man, 6 catches on the day, 84 yards, 14 yards per catch, and of course the 1 touchdown. 79 yards coming after the catch. You know, we get a couple of them swing passes, and that defense just didn't adjust, man. So a couple big plays on those, and that's a huge day. Frankie making his mark as we are back in that starting lineup. You love to see it. And here's good old Johnny Steele, a beat reporter, hitting us up. Texas is on an impressive win streak. What's the biggest contributing factor to your success? So either I'll take all the credit the fans, the coaches, or my teammates. And, you know, we've talked about this before. Of course, you know, depending on which you pick, it'll, you know, boost a certain category, whether it's, you know, your leadership, coach trust, brand, stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and credit the coaches here, man. They did a good job of keeping our heads on straight after the couple early losses in the season, man, and we recovered greatly. Still look like a really good team, man. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and credit the coaches. And, you know, I like them a lot. You know, they've helped, you know, Frankie come a long way in his, you know, development here at Texas over the years. So when you have a great leader at the top, it makes everyone else look that much better. And that's what we have here. Got to give this staff a lot of credit as well. So that gives us a coach trust bump up. Basically just solidifying that we're going to stay in that starting spot for the rest of the year, man. Unless, you know, things go crazily bad, which I doubt that'll happen. But nice job there, seeing the coach trust go up some. We'll go ahead and end things there, though, for episode 5. I appreciate everyone for watching, man. Slap that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Plenty more of this coming soon, man. Nice to see Frankie back in that starting lineup here, man, with Texas and Arch Manning. Looking to make another run to the playoffs, man, and make that natty, hopefully. It's nice getting a couple touchdowns today, Didn't get a whole lot of playing time early in the season, but back as a starter now, you love to see it, man. That'll do it. Hope you enjoyed, like I said. And as always, hope you have a nice day. Peace.